My last video covered how I did my own knotless braids at home, and this video is going to go more into depth on how I did the parting. I first started with the part from ear to ear, making sure that both sides look the same. After I roughly sketch out the part, I go back in with Shine and Jam, and then I repart to make sure that it's extra clean. And for some reason, I decided to make my middle part straight after that, but do that first. Now you should have 2 sections in the front and 1 big section in the back. You can pin up the 2 front sections because for now we're going to work on the back. The next part you're going to make is from top of the ear to top of the ear all the way across the back of your head. This is going to section off the bottom third of the big section in the back. And again, I'm using Shine and Jam to clean up my parts. Then you take that bottom section you just parted and split it in half. One tip, as you're parting, open up each section to make sure you make each parting the same thickness. Now the very bottom row is going to have 3 braids, and make sure that the middle one is centered because this is going to be the base of your bricklayer parting. I also removed the front 2 teeth of my rat tail comb. I don't know why I did this. I just saw a lot of braiders did this, and I think it helps. So yeah, after you finish that row, you're going to move on to the next one, and you're going to split it in half using the bottom middle braid as your reference. Then the section on the left becomes 2 braids, and the section on the right becomes 2 braids. Then you just part the row above that. Make sure it's the same thickness as the one below, and this row for me had 5 braids. And then the next row above that had 4 braids, and the next row above that had 3 braids. Then I moved on to the front and continued the parting that I had from the back to the front of my hair. I gave that first row 1 braids, the next row 2 braids, the third row 2 braids again, and then the last row I gave 3 braids. After that, just repeat the same parting on the other side, and then you're done. You may or may not have the same number of braids in each row like I did. It all depends on your hair's density, your hair's thickness, etc. But focusing on establishing the brick layering pattern will make your hair look a lot better. I've been doing my own knotless braids for almost a year now, so practice makes perfect. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm here to help y'all, and go ahead and save this video for future use.